So I just read this new Forbes article about rich people wanting to have more experiences instead of an Hermes bag. And I just wanted to see what that would be like doing a wild experience where you can have a cool story to tell. So that's why I went to Norway.
Looks like you ate spaghetti.
Time. So I traveled with an evil witch known as my sister. We rented a car. It was a very nice one. So we traveled for 4 hours from Oslo to Beitostølen, and there it was very snowy. From around 600 to 700 US dollars, you get to do this whole expedition with a group of people through the Norwegian mountains with Huskies. And here are the Huskies. Our expedition had 4 sleds, each led by 2 people, except our guide who went solo. So as per the Forbes article, you gotta think about it differently because it's not fancy cars, it's fancy traveling experiences. And it's not about getting from A to B as quick as possible, it's to do something that other people have done before. No?
No.
Thrilling.
I don't care whether other people have done this before. I don't care.
Yeah, it's niche right now since not too many people know it's something that you could do. But maybe if it catches on, like, what?
It's already becoming more common.
Go, go, go.
The view is incredible.
Yeah, the view is really something to cherish, especially for such wide distances. It's really something you not just watch on video. We usually stopped over for lunch, and that would always consist of a nice fire. This time we had reindeer soup, which was very nice for the first time. Rich people are generally becoming less materialistic. Living minimally does, in fact, give more freedom. Freedom to go out and do experiences like these. So yeah, I believe the travel industry will boom and it will enrich our lives in ways that will benefit people as they experience more and more stories to tell, see different parts of the world. I think that's a positive thing. I do see this something that you wouldn't do like going every weekend to a golf club. I think this is a once in a lifetime thing. Quite miserable now because I have a wet sock. We went into the lake and basically I stepped into a frozen lake that wasn't really frozen, more just mushy. I went up to my knee and then my whole sock is wet now.
No.
But do you know what makes up for it? Seeing these ones tanking it through, even though they don't have all the gear that I have. It's pretty impressive. This next clip has lots of dog noises, but I chose to keep it in because I think it's the purest way for you to experience what I had to listen to the entire trip. When you're struggling through an experience that isn't going your way, nobody really notices that while goods, they'll make you happy instantly and other people can see the value of it instantly and can commend you for it, and you don't have to go through any trouble to get it. Yeah. This next part goes to my sister, who has been doing this dog sledding activity for a few times already and just had some thoughts on what this means to her.
I think I love dog sledding so much because it brings together everything that makes me feel most alive. Like you'd have to be out here in the wilderness. No cities, no noise, just this raw, vast landscape. And then you're moving through it at speed with these incredible animals, right? Like the dogs and I sort of become one mechanism, right? They run, I guide, and we fall into the same rhythm through the snow. Like there are no words, right? There's just trust and sort of instinct and movement. So to experience that kind of beauty, that kind of thrill, and that connection with another species all at once just sort of feels sublime to me. And I think this is one of the best ways to make the most of life, putting yourself in experiences where the world feels just immediate and alive, where you're not insulated from nature, but moving through it and depending on it and sharing that with like one of the most extraordinary companions, nature has ever given us.
And so we arrived at our stay for the night, which was a wooden cabin without any electricity or running water. But we had fire, which was nice. And with fire, you can do wondrous things. I slept in a shared cabin in these bunk beds, and yeah, it wasn't very comfortable, but it's very, very basic in terms of what you get. And for an experience of being in the middle of tundra, it's not, you can't ask for much. Being in pristine nature means that you have to pick up what you left, and that means picking up the poo of around 30 dogs.
Ew! You dropped some of the poop.
So we are back at it again on our last trip, and I think we are almost ready to go. My microphone broke, so from now on I cannot do much talking. Beautiful day, cloudy but still some spots of sunshine, and deep snow everywhere. In the end, we get to see where these dogs stay usually if they're not going out on their expedition. Mini huts where they all stay in, still very much in the outdoors, which is incredibly impressive to me, just how resilient these dogs are.